Hi guys, we are FootyTalkers. Today we're going to talk about a big game, alright? I'm Jack Sparrow here with Harry Potter and Peter Parker.
Hello.
Okay, let's not waste time. We're going to talk about Man City versus Liverpool. Is it a must-win for Man City this week? What do you think, Parker?
I think it's not a must win because it's still a long way through the season. But I think whoever wins this game is have much needed confidence. So it's not a must win, but whoever wins, just as a confidence boost, this game will be not a must win in terms of getting the league.
Harry?
I think it's a must-win game for Man City, but it's not a must-win game for Liverpool because Man City are trailing behind by quite a number of points, and we all know as the season approaches, this is the tough period, and if the tough period is over, Liverpool is gonna go game by game, and they are not gonna prioritize Champions League in my opinion, especially even as a Liverpool fan, you would agree, and things are gonna be easier and relatively easier with 7 point right now, and then after that, if they win. Liverpool wins, it's going to be a 10 point, and it's going to be very tough for Man City to catch up. Especially if Man City is going to lose some points and Liverpool are going to lose some points. But 10 points is a bit too far for Man City to catch up, in my opinion.
Well said. I think from my view, City is a must-win for what they have been from the earlier season, and now they have 7 points, a little gap to catch up. Apart with the Tottenham and Chelsea chasing them behind. So they have to prove their quality in this kind of games, especially against Liverpool. They are at their best form right now. Next, players like KDB, Kevin De Bruyne, Sané and Walker has been wasn't on the pitch on the previous game or at Southampton. So what do you think? Did they rest well, and what do you think they can make it up for the Liverpool game?
I think it was a very good plan for Pep Guardiola to rest the key players because they have the squad. And I think the Liverpool game is a massive game in terms of confidence boost. So resting these type of players was actually a good way or good key thing that Pep Guardiola did. But the thing that we should notice is the next game whether Walker, KDB and Sané will perform to the best of their ability. Because the recent interviews, Pep said KDB would not be 100% available or still a doubt for the Liverpool game. Maybe it's mind games or maybe it's just he's really injured. But I think in terms of the rest, compared to Liverpool who did not have the rest and they are using all their first 11 throughout the season, I think this would be a very key factor in this match. The fatigue factor of Liverpool usually putting the first 11 of or just 13-14 players and just rotating around them, and Man City using 18 to 19 players and rotating around them. So I think the fatigue factor will be a key thing in this match.
For me, what Peter said is correct. In my opinion, players like Sané, Kyle Walker and KDB, these players are excellent players and they are the first choice in this Man City squad. But I'm not saying the rest who played don't deserve to be rested or anything like that, because they are a very good squad. If Sané doesn't perform by 45 minutes, we still have Sterling and Riyad Mahrez to come on and make a difference. And for KDB, there's vast of depth for them to cover him. He was out for the past 6 months and it didn't feel like they missed him. So, and only issue right now is Kyle Walker. We all saw how much of a mistake he made in the past few games, and by resting him, it might actually do two things. One is to fire him up for this game. And we all know Kyle Walker, when he's fired up, he's a monster. And then, or another thing is, you just rest him because he might be fighting for against the fatigue, because he's the only first choice right back in Man City. Pep do not have a more suitable right back for him and not for the world, in my opinion, because Danilo is an excellent capability, but he still sticks with Walker throughout the game because he prefers someone else to be Walker's second choice, like a player who's as good as Walker. So these three players, the best to be rested is Walker. The rest of the two of them is not going to make a difference because their squad is that big in that positions they are playing. Yeah.
For me, I think Pep actually does what he actually has to do. Resting these kind of players really will help in the game against Liverpool. I think We are all looking forward for this big game this week. So yeah, next we're going to talk about the key battles of this game. Who do you think is going to match up with Van Dijk and Aguero? I think it's going to be starting 11, Harry.
For Van Dijk, it's very simple. It's going to be Aguero because Aguero is the best striker in EPL and Van Dijk is the best centre back in the EPL right now. These two is going to be an interesting battle between the both of them because two are two different type of players. Aguero is more of a nippy kind of player and Van Dijk does well in shoulder to shoulder kind of situations. So, but I'm pretty sure Aguero won't be dumb to go towards Van Dijk. He's going to stick to Lovren, who's mistake bound. So if you ask me, a player to player battle is it's not going to happen between Van Dijk and Aguero, but on paper it looks like a tasty matchup between the two of them.
For me, I think the key battle is going to be with Fabinho and David Silva or Kevin De Bruyne because they are going to play the rotating passes everywhere on the half, and I think Fabinho is going to have a hard time against City. Peter?
For me, I think there are a lot of key battles. Van Dijk versus Aguero, Fabinho versus KDB, there's Zinchenko versus Salah as well. But I think the most important battle is Van Dijk versus the whole Manchester City attack. How he controls the Liverpool's defense. Because his best quality in a Liverpool shirt is his commanding presence and his way that he talks to his defense. So I think him controlling Aguero is one of the factors, but if he communicates well with Robertson, Alexander-Arnold and Lovren and controls the defense in a very capable way, then I think Liverpool would perform very well.
For me in this game, other than Van Dijk and Aguero, right, this match is going to be won and lost in the midfield. In my opinion, Fabinho, Wijnaldum and Milner should start. For these three tireless workers in the middle, especially with Man City going to control all the possession they have, it's going to be very tough for Naby Keita or Lallana to even play in this game because they are not known for their workmanship in this Liverpool squad. So these three are going to be crucial, especially against Fernandinho, because Fernandinho, we all know what Pep said. Without Fernandinho, their team is nothing. But to what it is right now, without Fernandinho, they look a bit shaky at the back. So Fernandinho against Fernandinho, KDB and Bernardo Silva or David Silva against Fabinho, Wijnaldum and Milner is going to be the key battle in this entire game.
Alright, lastly we're going to talk about the score. What score do you all predict of this game, Man City versus Liverpool? Let's start with a Liverpool fan. Peter?
My heart says it's a Liverpool victory 2-0, but my head says it will be a Manchester City victory. 2-0 victory for Manchester City.
I think it's going to be a high scoring game. It's going to be 4-1 for Man City. The only reason is because this is going to happen if Man City scores first, because Liverpool are not the kind of team who's going to sit back and control the score and all that. They are going to go out and attack when you allow Alexander-Arnold and Robertson to go up, that's going to be the license for Liverpool to concede a lot of goals, especially with Sané, Sterling or Riyad Mahrez playing on the wing. It's going to be very tough for the two centre backs to cope with these two players.
For me, I think it's going to be a 3-2 Man City. It's going to be a high pressure game for both teams. They are going to score in the more goals from whatever they can make of it. Okay, we have come to the end of the video. So do like, share and subscribe. I am Jack Sparrow here with Peter Parker and Harry Potter. So see you all soon, Footy Talkers. Fuck you all pussy eaters.
Bye.
Bye.